Hi, I'm Marge from Box to Books, and today I wanted to talk to you about choosing the size of the album for your project. You can see here I have a 12 by 12 album, which is big, and I have one here at the table. Also, same size but fatter. And I want to remind you that when you add photos to the albums, they become quite heavy. So if you're doing an album like this, which is a family history, and it actually covers both sides of the family, it's really an album that isn't easily handled because it's so heavy. So knowing that, I always have this album flat on a table so that anyone who wants to look at it can just flip the pages, make their comments, talk about, ask questions, whatever. And it's easy for them to handle. This one, which is also the 12 by 12, is not quite so thick. So it's a little easier to handle. But for the most part, when my family comes to look at it, they put it down on the table or on the coffee table. This is a little guy. It's a 7 by 7. I did it, it's a first birthday of one of my granddaughters. She's now 10. So it has taken quite a bit of looking at and quite a lot of poking the pages and the faces and who are these people and whatever. But it's very lightweight. It has probably about close to 100 photos in it because they've been cut down. But it's very lightweight and easy, and the little kids really like to look through it. This is a kind of a medium-size album. It's lightweight. It was printed digitally so that everything is just on the page. It's not photos and papers and stickers added to the weight of it. It holds up really well. It has a sewn binding so that it's not going to fall apart. And the cover has a plasticized coating on it. So this is Camp Grandma 2008, and this is Camp Grandma 2011 is coming up. So it's held up quite well because of the protection. And even though the 7 girls whose pictures are in here look at it almost every time they come, it's holding up quite well. Then this album is an 11 by 8.5 high. It will hold 4 photos or 3 photos and lots of extra stuff. Let's see. And as long as you don't make it too fat, it's easily held in your lap or on a table or if the kids are sitting on the floor. So when you're deciding how big your album is going to be, how thick you want to make it, how overall size it should be, just consider who's going to spend the most time looking at that album. These little ones, definitely it's the kids. They always want to look at when they were babies and who was at their birthday parties. So you want them to be lightweight. So just think about the end user when you're trying to decide where to start. Bye.